Hi everyone, I welcome you once again to our YouTube channel, Emanzi Business Marketing. I am so excited to be here today. We thank the Lord for keeping us safe and sound and taking care of us and our homes and families. Today we have an exciting episode. We have come to visit Amon, Gamparo. And we're going to talk about entrepreneurship and how to start, to manage, and to profit from entrepreneurship. Those of you who have not yet started, this is the time to get a pen and paper. And for those who are there and are still facing challenges or about to give up, Amon is going to take us through how he's making it. He's the CEO for Cool Furnitures. He's going to talk about his tourism company and his journey as a whole, how he has made it afloat.
My name is Amon Gamparo, and that's a name that was given to me by my parents. My father is called Gamparo.
What does Gamparo mean?
Gamparo is a name that was given to my father by his great-grandparents, and it is derived from my village called Paro.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You're from Paro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paro.
My mom is from Paro.
Yeah, currently it is now.
A
We are now. Yes, it's a district called Ruchiga, but now we are in the city, in the town council. Mparo is in the town council because it has the district
it's
headquarters.
the town council of Ruchiga.
Yes, exactly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's where I was born, about 40 years ago.
Okay.
And I was raised from there. I grew up from Kawale town.
Okay.
I went to Kawale primary.
Okay.
One used to call demo.
I know.
The only demonstration school of the time. And where I went, I went to Kigeza High School where I spent 6 years.
Okay.
And went to University of Makerere.
Okay.
Yeah, so I finished university in 2003. And the hustle began.
Hey, talk about hustle.
And the hustle began.
Yes.
So briefly, that's
like
about me.
Yeah.
Currently, I do business. I do corporate business.
Okay.
I do furniture and interior designing.
Okay.
And I also do tours and travel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the company is called our furniture company is called Cool Furniture and Interiors, and the tour company is called Tripcare Adventures. You must have seen it.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
But I saw it, I think, the time where tourism was really low.
Yes, at the moment we had just begun, like 1.5 years ago, and then COVID came in, and it hit us on the head, and we are not seated in tourism. Tripcare Adventures has designed one of the best products. It is the first company that is going to have this product in Uganda. No other person is doing it.
Okay.
From here, I'll show you something that we are doing.
That's exciting.
We are working on overlanding trailers.
How does that go?
Now, the overlanding trailers, it could also be a new concept to you, but looking at the people who like to travel a lot, they love camping.
I love traveling.
They want to go on a budget trip.
Yeah.
It's a common concept in the America and in Europe, where people design. There are companies that design these overlanding trailers. It's a trailer that you hitch on the Jeep or on the Land Cruiser.
Oh, okay.
And then you find that it has
self-contained.
Yes, it is self-contained. There are two types. You can have one which is self-contained, and you can have one which is only for luggage. However, what we are doing is that we are doing both. We have now finished one prototype. We are working on the two others, but these are specifically for hiring when these tourists come in, because they really like to travel long distances. That's what they call overlanding, traveling to different places over a very long time.
Yeah.
But you are self-contained. You have your food.
Move away from home for a long time.
You have your food. You have your bed. You have your lighting. You have your electricity. Everything. Because what we are doing now, we are putting solar system with a DC fridge. DC fridge is direct current, that one which uses 12 volts batteries. So we have the fridge, we have the lighting, it has a gas bottle, you have a cooker, everything. So you put it on your truck and then you move. You can start from here, you go to Kidepo, you go to Queen Maction Falls, you go to Queen Elizabeth, you go to Bwindi. So it is good.
What are the advantages?
The advantage is that you enjoy at a minimum cost.
The cost.
Because a hotel,
You're
if you
not
go
paying
to
for the
places,
hotel, the
if you go to
food.
some places, you find that some hotels, you are paying $500 a night.
Yeah.
But here you have your self-contained room, you have your food, you can cook a variety of your food, and then you enjoy. And you see, Uganda Wildlife Authority, it has camping sites, designated camping sites in these national parks.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
Yes.
What are the hotels going to think about that?
The hotels, even there are some hotels that offer camping facilities.
Okay,
You
I
can
think
go
I've seen
there.
that
You reach in their.
Bunyonyi
You reach in,
Overland.
yes.
Yeah.
You reach in the compound. You say
Yeah.
I want to come. They even give you a tent.
Yeah.
Usually they charge about 20 to 50,000 per night.
Yeah.
So they give you a tent and beddings. Then they give you security. They have hot water showers. They have those sanitary facilities. And then you spend there your time and then come
Is it
back
the
home.
same as a caravan? Is it?
Yes, the caravans now, the caravans are much bigger and they are
Okay.
self-contained. They even have a toilet inside.
Yeah.
It's like a whole house.
Okay.
So you have about 2 bedrooms and you have a toilet, you have a kitchen. It's big. Yeah. So the caravan, we started with the concept of the overlanding traders, and then the caravan issue will come later. But I have not seen any in Uganda.
I haven't, neither have I. Because I think I've seen caravans, and I think they come all the way from Mombasa, something like that, from Kenya.
Most of them are imported, but you have the Kenyan people now are
Kenyans.
developed in tourism.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have some of them,
Yeah.
but most of them come from South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they drive
Road
all the
trips.
way from South Africa on a road trip, and they come.
Wow.
They come to Uganda.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why tourism? What made you?
Tourism. I'm
Pick up
so
tourism.
passionate about tourism. First of all, I like to travel. I've traveled to different countries just for fun and to see what other countries have to offer. And I am a kind of person who really loved geography and the environment, because when I was at university, I did education, and I was.
And we grew up in a beautiful.
Yes, Kawan is
Scenery.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
Uganda is very beautiful
Yeah.
at large.
Yeah.
But I used to love geography. I loved it as a subject. I
Okay.
studied it at university, and I was
Okay.
teaching it in high school,
Eh,
in
okay.
A-level.
You loved it.
Yes. After university, after my education course, I went and was teaching for about 3 years. Yeah. And
Okay.
for that matter, I was a headmaster.
Amon, you're headmaster of where?
Yes, I was a headmaster.
Of
If
which
you dig
school?
into my profile, you will know. You will know. I was for 3 years, and I was actually one of the best
Really?
young headmasters within the
'Cause
Gamparo
I think you're so
metropolitan region.
young.
Yes, I was. By then, I think I had. It was 2005 to 2008.
You were young.
Yes, to 2008. That's when I was. I think I was between 25 and
Yeah, you must have
27.
been below 30. Okay.
I was below 30. Yeah.
So.
But I gave up on the opportunity as well to go and swim into the waters of
I
entrepreneurship.
remember headmaster and teacher, they're not easy professions.
No, it was something that was, I really loved it, but by then we had just finished our course at university, so we were so fresh in whatever we needed to tell these guys in high school, in terms of teaching the subjects, personal hygiene, academic performance, and all that kind of thing. So I was one of the best, and in my school where I was, I did excellently, very well, because we managed to have from the first student, because we started the school, me and my boss, who was the director of the school, and we managed to raise the population of the students from one student to about 1,200 within a span of 3 years.
Maybe that's why your calling is. Maybe that's why your calling is, because that's a great achievement.
Yeah, but most of our students
such
were
a
coming
short time.
from Kenya, Tanzania,
Yeah.
South Sudan, and a few from Uganda.
Okay.
The school was called Newcastle High School.
I don't know if I know. What, is it in Kampala?
Yes, it is in Kampala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is in Kampala.
So, like, when you go back and look at your life as a business person, how did it start? How did you end up like going to become?
Personally, I like challenging opportunities. When I finished university, and I was deputy in charge of administration. Then I was interviewed together with about I think we were 5 people. We sat a very serious interview we had the headmaster of Gayaza, headmaster of King's College Budo, headmaster of those who interviewed us, and I managed to be the winner.
Wow.
And then the next thing that was, when I became headmaster, I thought that I needed, now it was the topmost position I could attain in the institution.
Because from
and yet I needed something that was challenging. I couldn't be the director because the school had
already had a director.
And after that, the opportunities and challenges that were there were limited. I wanted something that could challenge me. And then I was there, and also the money was not forthcoming. Definitely, when you're working so hard to make sure that the school is becoming big, the student enrollment becomes so high, and then you basically think you're in a bigger position.
And to achieve much more.
Yes, exactly.
If you have that
and when it doesn't happen, and a few other challenges, so I had to quit the job.
Okay.
And then went into private practice.
Okay.
Yeah, but after that, I went into sales. I did a sales job with Bayport Financial Services. After sales, I went into. Now I started my business of marketing and advertising. Yeah. So I started the media agency called Airwaves Media, and we started doing marketing and advertising, designing of radio adverts, graphic designing, designing billboards. We started the advertising agency with my friend.
Okay.
We partnered, and then we started doing business. Yeah, we did business until when I saw an opportunity in furniture as well, and I went into furniture.
So is that
from furniture I went into tourism?
Running?
Yes, the company is running.
Oh, okay.
Airwaves Media. Yeah.
It's still running.
Yeah.
So
but now it's managed by some other people. We are just directors.
How do you manage it?
We are just directors. We are just.
So how do you keep track of the company?
You see, in business management, you have to trust people.
Yeah.
Get the managers.
Yeah.
You must have.
You have to delegate.
Yes, you must have line managers. You must have middle managers. You have top management managers, and then they report to you. You sit in board meetings and they report and say this is what has been done, and then you give your own strategic advice and guidance.
So
you can only do you cannot be a micromanager.
You can't.
So you cannot be a micromanager. You need to trust people and give them an opportunity to run the business. Yeah.
So how is it doing for you?
It is doing well. It is okay.
That's
I would say it is okay. Yeah, because you have your repeat clients coming in, and then if you've established a very good background, you always have repeat clients that are coming in, and then you have a marketing team that goes in the field to
of
get
course, if your
new
customer
clients.
care is also very good.
Yes, exactly.
Once you get a client, they wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Yeah. But also when we started it, we needed to give it time to grow. And then I started a furniture company. I also give it time to grow until where it reaches a time where I think it is now at a sustainable level and it can move on its own with the managers. And then I go into managing something else.
You're talking about starting and giving it time to grow.
Yes, yeah.
Because that is where most businessmen or potential business owners, that's where the challenges are.
Yeah.
they start a business and immediately they want to see it taking off. How do you manage that starting and
when you start a business, first of all, there is a lot of information on business startup and management. But what I have to tell you is that when you start a business, you must be able to give it time. I have seen very many corporate people, they call themselves corporate, from corporate companies. They call it a side hustle. They want to go and start a business outside or besides what they are doing. You have an office, you are employed in MTN, you are employed in Airtel, you are employed in a bank, but you need to have something for yourself on the side. But they make a lot of mistakes that you don't give it time, first of all. Business, when you are starting business, you must give it time. And you must be able to know that it cannot pick up until its 5th birthday. If you start business and you expect to get money tomorrow, I've started business, I'm going to make money. No. And when you start a business just because you want to make money, then you are you have taken a very wrong decision. You don't start a business to make money. Much as it is the ultimate goal, but it shouldn't be something that you don't need to keep your focus on it. I think that's what happens. People start something. When they start a business and they see it is not making money, they get discouraged. They quit. But you have to give it time in terms of startup, develop your clientele, make sure that you have a personal touch with your clients before they start referring you to other people. If you give them, if you give it time and you manage that business personally, that's why I told you that I needed to first see that the furniture business has picked up and it can stand on its own, and then I start something else. But if you start it and you give it to another person to manage it, even when you don't understand it, that's where things go wrong. You are in office, you don't know who your supplier is. You are in office, you don't know what stock you have. You are in office, you have a bar, and then the bar person is going to bring in his other own crates. He will sell, and you find your crates of beer are there. Not that he has not been selling, but he has been selling his. That's what I'm saying. And then you will find that when you start a business, and a business that you're not passionate about, you won't last with it. You must love what you're doing. You must enjoy what you're doing. That is why a person who goes to do business as a DJ, in most cases, these are people who love music. They love dancing, you know. A person, most cases, if you look at the people who have started bars, most of them are, I wouldn't want to say that. I was waiting for that harsh word. Yes, but he's a person who has mastered a lot of social capital during that time of socializing and the love for the bottle. He's like, oh, I have now amassed a lot of social capital. Now these are my what? These are my customers. And trust me, we can bet over this. Most of the people have started bars. Trust me, 50% are in the line of what I'm talking about. Because you're not going to have a business which you're not so passionate about. It will collapse. I'm not saying that people who start hotels are what? You get it. But if you are a person who really loves what you're doing, if you are a sports person, then you are very good at a person. I have someone, a gentleman who supplies us with bicycles, because we get these tourists who come in and they come to do bicycle challenges. They call it a bicycle challenge. They come in. He wants to ride from Entebbe through Gamparo to Karamoja. What? Yes, they do. They ride. So there's a gentleman who gives us bicycles. They are called Gorilla bikes. They are one of the best bicycles. A bicycle is $1,000 if you are to buy it. A bicycle? Yes, but he maintains it very, very well. So you'll find that he's a guy who used to do cycling, international cycle races. He was in Canada, he was in where. He has, his profile is well built. So he comes down here and is like, oh, this is what I like, let me do business in line of what I'm doing. So he brought bicycles and then He put them there, and then people come and hire them. People come, and every time he hires every day a bicycle is $50. 30, there are those of $30 and $50.
That's money.
Yes, that's money. Then he gets groups of whites who are coming in. There are like 30 people, and each one is taking a bicycle.
For even a week.
Yes, they spend about 2 weeks. So you'll find that the love and passion that you have for something, when you're doing it, the money will bring itself.
Yeah.
You are doing it, you're enjoying it every day. You wake up and you're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. But if you find that you find it very hard for you to wake up in the morning to go and do what you like, trust me, you're not doing it. You're not going to succeed. You're not going
to make it.
So that's why I say that
if you're
the ultimate goal for you to start business should not be not in the short run. At least let it be in the long run. And so you must have a vision. Time to build you must have a vision. You must have a mission. You must have goals and objectives. Why are you starting that business? What is your mission? What is your vision? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 10 years? Who do you want to be? In front of your customers, in front of your, maybe if you have shareholders, or in front of, where do you want to be? What is your vision? Yes.
You have to have a vision.
Yes. So, but if you start, and a business must have what we call going concern. It must have a sustainable route plan.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to come to.
Yes.
The sustainability.
Yes.
During that time you're waiting for it to pick up, how can you sustain it?
Well, probably I can take you back to how do you start up.
Yeah.
You are in office, and then you feel you want to start up something.
You must go there. So you think it's always better to start when you still have something.
Exactly.
Especially first of all, that's why in working positions we have our white collar jobs.
Yes. First of all, there should be reason for you to plan and exit. You need to plan for your exit.
You not just exit.
Yes, you don't just exit. And usually there is a reason for you to start planning to exit. You get it? Especially if you're in office and you have there's this organization office politics. So you'll find that probably you have your boss. Yes, you have entanglements. You'll find that you have issues with your fellow workers, or you have issues with your boss, or you have you are not promoted, or the money is not enough. But usually money is not really so much of a motivation to the employees. Much as it is, but there are other things that come with it. So there are reasons for you to start thinking of exiting. You are not happy. In brief, you are not happy with your job for different reasons. So how do you start? You plan and exit. How do you plan to exit? You start saving. You start saving, and you start, you know, if you've been saving, probably you have been saving with NSSF, you've been having a staff circle, you've had your own personal savings at bank, or then those are savings. You can decide to get a loan. You can decide to sell your asset, maybe your car, and say, let me sell my thing and go. You can decide to partner with someone. All those are startup business ideas. Where do you get money? That is the source of what? Your capital. And then you can decide to say, maybe you inherit. Also, inheritance is a source of capital for you to start up. But then, after starting, after getting the capital, you need to know what you're going to deal in. Not just because Sandra is dealing in bags and you also say, I also want to go for bags. Because someone is dealing in what you also got. No, you must have something that you have in mind.
And that's in relation to your passion.
Yes. Thirdly, you must do research about what you're going to start. Who is doing it? Who has done it before? What products do they have? What quality do they have? What is the source of the suppliers? Who are their customers? You know, so that you get to scan through a competitive environment, and then you get to know where you can base. Then you get location. Where do you want to put your business? After getting the location, how big is it? Now, like me who deals in furniture, I do not need a small 4 square meter shop. I need a showroom, because 1 4 meter square shop is you're only going to put only 1 set of sofas. When you look at our showroom, we have minimum we have about 15 sets. So you need a bigger space. So you need to get a location that is going to give you space which is equivalent to the business that you want to start.
I understand.
And then after that, after getting, maybe you have the capital, you have the location, you have the money, you have, then how are you going to amass and maybe get clients? How do you market your product?
How are you going to market your
because
business?
These days, mostly, Facebook has made life easy, that people are actually advertising through Facebook. You can have your items sponsored by paying money to Facebook, and then they run your ads. You can localize, and then also through friends, the social capital that you've attained over time, those are the people that I'm dealing in this, they come and support you. After supporting you, they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, and you find
especially if your products are quality.
Yes, exactly. I was coming to that. The quality of your products is also very important. When you start a business with poor quality products, who is going to buy them? They will be excited to look at your products, and they buy and they support you, but at the end of it all, they will not come back. So that is how your business will diminish. To just go down the drain.
Those are very important points. And how do you talk about the management? You've talked about the beginning. We need to micromanage in the beginning.
Management, when you look at the holistic approach to business management, you will look at the startup first of all. After looking at the startup, you look at the sustainability of the business. You must look at the business as a whole, what we call organization behavior, because there you will find so many people that you have brought into the business, assuming it is a big business, not just a sole proprietorship, assuming it's a big business. Now, like us, I'll give an example, like Cool Furniture, where we have about 25 employees. So you have a wide variety of people who are coming from different backgrounds, different education. Some are male, some are female. So it is a big thing. So you look at the organization behavior as a whole. You look at the marketing management. You look at the financial management. You look at the human resource. You look at you look at the corporate strategy, all that kind of thing. So it's a whole thing. But when you talk about management, to be precise, first of all, I will take you to the human resource management, the people that you use. You look at the entry, how do they enter, how do you sustain them in the business, and how do they exit? Because that kind of management is what gives you because the workers, they are stakeholders in the business. So you must handle them very well, pay them very well, train them very well, promote them. If you don't promote them, someone is going to get static in one position. Even if it is a cleaner, make him a sanitation manager, so that he feels that he's
that he's doing something is appreciated.
Yes, is appreciated. And then you look at the supply chain, because this is where you have your suppliers, who manufactures for you, who is a supplier, who is a wholesaler. If you are a retailer, then you come down to your final person who is your customer. So all this is a supply chain of your business. So you will also look at the management of business in terms of the finance. If you are not financially literate as a manager or as a business owner, you push your business to the drain, because people have failed to understand that actually finance, the money, the operational money, is the business money. It's not your money.
It's not. That's why I wanted us to actually rotate around for some time.
It is not your money.
Because most people, as soon as they get into business, the money that comes out, the little money that comes out, is used for other things.
Yes, now that is allocating of money for other purposes, but not necessarily, because you must be able to determine what is my cost, what is, okay, in cost there are so many, there are variable costs, there are fixed costs, you have rent, you have salaries, you have what, all those costs. How much have I sold my item, and what is the difference? So that difference is your profit, and that profit actually, it may not necessarily be yours. It can be yours as a person, the way you look at it. But if you keep eating your profit, even if you are very keen at managing the profit margins, and you keep eating the profit, the business will keep static. The business will keep static. You will not move from point A to point B. So what I'm trying to say is that if you put in money, let's say you are producing, the cost of production and all other costs, and then you get a profit, you are supposed to save some part of the profit, and you
to use it to put it back.
Yes, you put back the profit into the business. That is when you see business is what? Is growing.
Yeah.
You can actually grow your business without necessarily getting loans. Because even people get loans. When they get a loan, it's like, oh, I've got a loan of 50 million. Let me first buy a car. 20 million, you put 30 million. But you know, the purpose for the loan has not been fully utilized.
And
you've
the car
got money,
is not an investment,
yes,
so it will not bring anything back.
Unless if you're using it in your business to do maybe supplies, that becomes a business asset.
Deliveries.
Yeah, to do deliveries and that. But most people start business and it doesn't last a year, doesn't even last 2 years. Why? Because he thinks that once I start making money, that money is mine. So you fail to differentiate. That's why I told you that you must be financially literate in managing the business finance. Yeah. So that's why you have the financial accounting in the business.
So it's advisable that you have to keep putting back the profit for at least that period of time we talked about, the 5 years, to see your business grow. Okay, that's very important to learn. Because like I said, most of these people are talking about the side hustles. They have tried everything. But I think where they start failing from is they don't allow the businesses to grow. They have not mastered that technique of growing their business. Even bars. How many bars start and close?
But the business of bars is a little bit complex because people get excited. The people who go to bars, they get excited about a bar. So if you must be very dynamic, that if you start a bar, you must always bring in things to excite the revelers. That's where you see people bringing in live band. Others are bringing in karaoke. Others are bringing in free nyamachoma. Others are saying the first 100 couples free beers. They have promotions, you know. But if you say I have a bar, this is my counter, this is my beer. Every day you bring stock and put people drink. You bring stock and people people will run away. People will run. There is a lot of competition in bars.
Now,
bar business.
You have come to another point, competition. How do you advise this? Because competition can be a scare, you know. I'm doing a business, someone else has started it, and then you start, will I make it? You start finding, you find people are really struggling they're fighting for clients on the market. Yeah.
I don't really look at competition as a threat to business. It is something that is supposed to inspire you as a business owner, because when you start a business and another person starts, you must always make sure that you are on top of the other person. And how do you become on top of the other person? You must make sure that you keep on doing research and development for your product to make it a better one. You must make sure that you up your game in terms of marketing and advertising. You must make sure that the other person, and actually on the other side, healthy competition is very good. That is why you find that you have location and localization of businesses. Why do you think that you have so many hardwares located in one place?
Exactly.
You go to Nakasero, you find all hardware shops.
Even I always ask, how do these people make it?
You go to Chiembe, you find all businesses that deal in one item. You go to Shauliako, you find all these businesses are there. Now, if you find that you have a shop and you don't have something, please find it very easy. Wholeheartedly refer the client to the next person, to the neighbor. Because if you do not refer the person to the neighbor and you say, I don't know, and then the neighbor gets to know that you actually didn't refer, they will also not refer clients to your shop. Competition is very healthy. And I see a lot of people, doing funny things, that competition, they even go to do voodoo, juju. That no.
To call clients.
Let me tell you, a person gets on top of the game not because of witchcraft. A person gets on top of the game because of the product that he does, the lead time,
customer care,
the production time, and the customer care. Here at Cool Furniture, I've trained my team that if a client orders for something, we have a specific time that we give to the client, and we do not exceed that by hook or crook. We don't.
I've followed some carpenters' posts and I think on Fabulous Homes.
Yes.
Are you on that social media chat group?
Yes.
Where people complain about carpenters in and out.
And you know what?
Delivery.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't want to call myself a carpenter because I am not.
You're not a carpenter.
I am not a carpenter. I am a business person managing a carpentry.
Yeah, you run a carpentry business.
Now, on that group of yours, Fabulous Homes, I am actually there.
Yeah.
The lady who started it, Immaculate Nantongo, she's my friend.
Okay.
And we have done exhibitions in Lugogo together.
Okay.
We have advertised. We have people advertise. But you see, this time is very tricky. That if you are doing business and you expose your business online, which you cannot avoid because you are looking for marketing, you cannot avoid criticism. Criticism is very important, because if people criticize you, if you don't get feedback from your clients, whether negative or positive, you will not know your position, where you stand as a business person. Now, we advertise online. We have our page, Cool Furniture and Interiors. We have a page and we have a group. Then we have our clients. So many of them who are on that page, because it has about 16,000 members, or even, I forget the number, but it's more. Now, people advertise. There is a gentleman who was doing carpentry somewhere in Bugorobi. He was smashed because he was taking orders and was not delivering orders. When you deliver poor quality. So that is poor ethic. But if you advertise, if I go there and I drop something there, people will say, I even get recommendations by the way from there. People are tagging in our company, go for that one, go for Cool Furniture, Cool Furniture, Cool Furniture, Cool Furniture. Now we have become a brand that actually you find people, someone says, oh, I got your number online, I got your number through a friend, I got your number through Fabulous Home, someone recommended you to me, what. Reason, it's because we know where we've come from, we know where we are, and we know where we are going. And you don't in terms of product, in terms of product quality, the price, which is very affordable, and time. Do you deliver people's orders? Do you deliver in time, and do you deliver quality? And also, how do you welcome people when they come in the showroom? Customer care. Everybody knows, whoever is watching me, if you come to Cool Furniture and Interiors, you'll be welcomed by the beautiful smiles of the people who are in the showroom. And we have managed. Of course, beginning wasn't easy. You make some mistakes. You buy products which you buy raw materials which you don't manufacture yourself, and then you find that these raw materials you buy, someone recommends to you and says it is the best. When you use it, the customer complains. Good that you have a feedback channel. So when a client takes it and then gives you a feedback, then you get to know. If it's one client, 2 clients, 3.
You're like, this material.
Yes, you know that one is bad. So you ditch it and start something else. You do something else before it's
in Cool Furniture. Which materials do you use?
We have
to
basically we
give you quality.
We import most of the materials.
Can you import?
It's only the timber that we use here.
So
and
what,
the foam
what timber do you use?
The timber we use we use hardwood timber to do the frames of the sofas, and we use mahogany to do the doors, kitchens, beds. Then you use blockboards and for wardrobes and all that kind of thing. Yeah, not MDF. MDF, people say MDF, but some of these are terminologies which are known by the people who work with them. MDF is medium density fiber of the board, so it is very soft and doesn't do well with water. But if you have hardwood, mahogany, msambia, mugavu, those are solid hardwood.
So which are the best to use in, because we have serious quality problems with
quality problems, especially
you see
the
it
finishing.
looking so glittery when it's in the workshop, when you take it home.
Those are mostly some of the imported items.
Especially imported.
If you find imported items, now I will tell people, especially for the sofas. Let me go on the side of the sofas. I have had my friends who bought sofas from abroad, and they bring them back here so that we can rectify them. Why?
You redo
because these guys, for example, if you go to China, you'll buy something which is very, very nice, looking very
attractive,
good, very good finishing, but the quality is questionable. First of all, they make them light. Like the sofas, they use plywood to do the frames. They use plywood because first of all they want them to be lighter, and secondly they don't have hardwood timber. They buy the timber from Africa and other parts of the world, and they make quality furniture which they sell to Europe and American markets
the US
at very, very high rates. Now the remaining sawdust and what? They compress the sawdust. I've been to their factories in China. I've been there. They compress the sawdust. After compress it with glue, they compress it, they create something straight like timber, and then they put a finishing on top.
And
it comes out, yes, and sent to Africa. These are the office tables that you see, some small, things that you see. But the quality issues that we're talking about here in Uganda is very, it stands out. That is why we do research and development to make sure that we make the best items from the best products. The finishing of the timber, how do you season it? How do you sand it? What machines do you use? We've now installed a variety of machines to help us improve. So that is why we are saying that we have over time developed our product, and we are making it better for the future customers.
So how do you handle the issue of guarantee?
Guarantee, we usually give 1 year. For the sofas, if you take a sofa from us, if anything happens to it within 1 year, we repair it.
You repair it.
But also that is subject to how has it been, how it has been handled. You will find that some people get excited, they take our sofas and they get some of them are sofa beds. You find they are sleeping in them, you find they are jumping in them, you find there's nothing that is made to last for eternity. Even cars, you buy a car from a manufacturer, but you always take it for repair and servicing. So the way you handle the item is very crucial. But compared to other people who deal in the same items that we have, I think I would comfortably say that we are better.
I'm coming. How do you handle, because there's some magazines that go, so you go online, find yourself a nice furniture, the look is beautiful, and can you bring it here and I wouldn't say duplicate it.
No, it's not duplicating.
What is it called?
It's called customizing.
Okay.
Yes, customizing.
Yeah.
You can go and bring your item. Maybe you've gotten a nice sofa, you've seen a nice dining, and you say, oh, I have this, I like it, but you don't have it. Can you do it for me? Trust me, we have surprised some people. I'll tell you that some people come here expecting the worst. And they come and expect the best. When you tell someone, oh, your order is ready, come and pick it. It's like, are you sure? Have you done it? Why?
I told you carpenters.
Yes. By the way, others never call. They will never call. You give him the money and you'll never hear from him. Until when you follow up to know what happened. I gave someone my order. What's happened? He told me this time, but it's not being delivered. But for us, you give us an order and we call you. We say, come and pick it on Friday. On Wednesday, we shall tell you, your thing is getting ready, come and pick it tomorrow. If you can't, if not, you come and pick it on Friday.
So what's the longest time to have an order done?
That depends on the kind of work that we have in the production line. But usually we give 1 week. Yes. For the sofas, we give 1 week. But however, there are those. Yes. For the wardrobes, we just buy.
I see some posts for 3 months, 4 months. I give them my order 4 months.
No, it's because people don't know how to schedule their production. If you have enough people that can do this work, you don't have to spend all that time. Because even us,
I think people just
we want to do work. We want to do something for the client so that it gets out of the line. And then we start something else. Why should you pile orders there? You pile. What other people do is that you bring money to order for something. And then I find there is somebody who has been putting me on pressure for a thing that was ordered 2 months ago. So if I clear that, that's not what we do here.
Oh, you know what happens, surely.
I know what happens. Because
I've been so disappointed with workshops.
Yes, exactly. And for your information, at first I told you that before you do business, you do research. You do research. Those are some of the things we first got to know about. When you're going into business, this is a lucrative business where corporates want to put their money. Nobody doesn't want to have a nice looking apartment. He wants to furnish it with everything, and they have the money. But where do they get them from? So if you find that you have somebody who is willing to spend his money, and then when he gives you money, you are just dilly-dallying around with the money, then you are in the wrong profession. So we did research, and we knew the challenges that are into the carpentry and furniture business, and we came ready to beat those challenges.
And you've done it absolutely well.
Yes.
I saw a friend of ours posting about, I'm looking for a furniture, Old Town, and I think he had been disappointed by someone else. I was like, what are you waiting for? Cool furniture. I saw many people recommending you.
People always get disappointed and they come here. Let me tell you, I'll give you 2 examples. One, there's a lady who came here. She came with a biased mind. These people, will they give me what I want? She wanted a multicolored chair, a set. This one is looking like this, one is looking like this. Then she came in, but she had been told by someone, but still she didn't trust us. She came in. When she reached here, we told her the price. We agreed, but you could see the look in her face. She was like, this thing is like, she's doubting. So she ordered for a sofa. 1 week, we called her. She's like, are you sure you finished my chair? Are you sure that's my sofa that you did? Who was chasing you? She asked, who was chasing you to finish that sofa very fast? Said, Madam, for us that is how we do it. We do our work. We want to make sure that the client gets her thing in time. Are you sure it is quality? Say, yes, please come and look at it. So she came. She came with her 2 kids. They were coming from school. She was picking them from school. And then she came with her husband to come and look at the chair. When she entered like this, she pointed in the corner, that must be my sofa. She could immediately recognize it because it was exactly what how she wanted it. And you know what? She added us $100.
What?
On top of the balance that she had to pay. She said, you know what? I have never seen people like you people. This is a tip, $100. She's like, where's the truck? Where's the truck? Please deliver. And she brought her sister, brought her mother.
Everyone is now your customer.
Yes, all of them are our customer. That is one example I can give, but there are several others.
Thank you for that, because
there are several others.
I'm sure people have gotten faith back in workshops because they have been disappointed. I've been following workshop trends.
It's not all of them. It's not faith in what.
There's a time I saw a post abusing a carpenter at a workshop.
They always do. But I tell you one thing, even when we post in groups where there are so many people, it is our customers who defend us.
You. Yeah.
It is the customer. Actually, they even have nothing to defend, by the way, because we are not guilty of anything.
Very few complaints.
You get it? We have no complaints. There are no negativities. So the clients, you go on that fabulous home thing, and then you put cool furniture. It will bring you all the recommendations that have been coming, and everybody that comes, in fact, we consider highly. Okay, we consider all clients very highly, but there are those that we consider, we give much preference. A person who comes through a referral.
Yeah.
Because
that one has your next client.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that is a person who comes with a heart, with a feeling that actually my problem is going to be solved from here.
Just the way he did it.
Yes,
for the other
exactly.
person. And how do you handle low income earners? Do they have any place in your, like,
in terms of the clients?
Affordability?
Yes, we do installment. We accept installment payments, because if you come and want a sofa of 3 million and you say all we need from you is commitment. You want a sofa of 3 million, 4 million, what is your commitment? Because a person who is not serious on what she wants will actually not come. Or you will come and say, but we ask you for commitment of any amount that you feel you can afford. After all, you want the thing, you know the total price. Give the money that you have, and what you feel you can afford to lose. Because all we need is you pay us the commitment, and then we start working on your thing. We call you and say, your thing is ready. When you come and find it in the showroom, you'll be compelled to look for the balance.
Okay.
Because you already like it.
Yeah, okay.
And I tell you one thing, there are people who we make things for, and the person say, and Amid says, you know what, I can't get the money, please sell it to another person.
Hey.
We tell the person, please first come and look at what you ordered for. They come, so I like it, okay, let me take it. Others who delay actually tell us, you know what, sell it. In fact, we tell the person, if you feel you are not taking it now, let us sell it and we make for you another one. So we sell and we make, but it is always the same item.
Oh, I should say Cool Furnitures has done it.
Yeah, but we give our clients a very good payment plan, and that's how they have managed. That's how we've managed to live with our clients over time.
What else did you do apart from sofas?
We do wardrobes. We furnish wardrobes, classic wardrobes. We do very nice doors, door designs. We do tables. We do dinings. We do beds.
Oh, you also do the beds.
Yeah,
I saw some beds. Yeah.
Nice beds. Basically anything to do with furniture, unless if it's not furniture. Yeah. You see, now we have started making cars, those trailers. So I mean,
that one is also made from here.
The trailer was telling you, trailers.
Yes,
we
made by
them from
Cool Furnitures. That's so cool, like its name.
Because what happened was, when we went into furniture business, then we started. Furniture has a variety. You have wooden furniture, you have metallic furniture, what you call wrought iron.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, but
do you do that also?
Yes, we do wrought iron as well. We invested in very good welding machines, so we do welding for furniture, especially outdoor furniture, and So when we purchased the welding machines, that's when we started doing fabricating of the overlanding trailers. Yeah.
So as a whole, would you say that furniture has been profitable for you?
Well, furniture, definitely, if it was not profitable, I wouldn't be in the business for the last 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Wow, that's a while.
Yeah, because we started in 2010. And I started in Mbarara, by the way. I was the first person to take classic furniture in Mbarara in 2013, 2014. But you know what? I lost my business.
What happened?
In business, there are losses and profits. There are challenges that you meet.
Yeah.
So I started a business in Mbarara.
What was your mistake then?
I wasn't present.
Yeah.
But then I was studying at UMI. I was doing my master's in business administration at UMI.
You were cheated.
I was studying, taking a lot of time in books, and then I put it there. Some people to manage the business. It all went down.
Sorry about that.
And I came, somebody selling and not even remitting. He takes the profit and takes the what? The cost.
And the capital.
He takes the capital, he takes the profit, and you find the whole showroom is empty. That's how I lost my business. So I came to Kampala, and then I couldn't again. You fall and get up, Yeah. So I had to start from scratch. By then we started from Mawanda Road.
It's very important that when you fall, you don't have to give up. You have to come. As long as you have the passion.
Yeah, exactly.
I grew up also on furniture. My furniture paid most of our tuition.
Yes, exactly.
My mom had a furniture shop in Kabale. Very nice furniture. I think she supplied almost the whole of Kabale.
Yes.
Rwanda. But I see it was very lucrative. Very.
Yeah. Like you asked me that I wouldn't be in it for the 10 years if it was not, because I've managed to get something out of it, and to start another, it has given birth to another business.
And which one is that?
The Tripcare Adventures I was telling you. And a few developments here and there. So I'm really not complaining. I don't know who will ever employ me now.
I can see.
I don't know who will ever employ me, because you see, being an entrepreneur, there are advantages. Someone is going, because it saves you a lot of stress. Waking up every morning, of course you have to work. Now you are working for yourself, but you limit yourself.
When you're under someone's, should I say, when you
under someone's supervision, you are under pressure. And by the way,
reports, targets.
Having a job, personally, I always term it as a journey of the broke. Because if you get a job, you are basically working hard to make somebody rich. Yeah. The owner and the shareholders of the business. Yes.
Yeah.
So the effort that you put, there are people who wake up so early, you work so hard, you want a promotion, or you want to attain something, or you want to, but you're working so, and you get just a small portion of what you've been working for.
And yet someone just apportions their time and to their business, and the money they take home, you would never make it.
That is why they say that, I was reading online and I read something that people who put on neckties, no, neckties, they are working for guys who put on jeans and t-shirts. The guys are there playing golf down there, and you are in AC, you're working on a computer. But again, you get something very. Of course, they are good jobs. There are those who get millions in salaries, but how many are those?
Last evening, someone called me and said, Sandra, I'm just from picking my salary, but I finished it in the supermarket and the market, just on my way home. I was like, what can I do? I've been seeing your Emazi projects and posts. Please, what can I do? I need some aside hustle, seriously. Like, this money is finished.
So you find that when you get a salary, let me try to talk to someone now who has a job. You have a salary. You get a salary, and that salary, you finish it within the first 5 days of the new month.
I swear.
When you get a salary, probably you've got some banja from Kafunda, some kaduka from Mama Gundi's shop. Now you have finished. You have a portion of the debts you have to pay. Probably you borrowed for school fees. You have a car that you need fuel every day.
Servicing.
You need transport. You need to service it. Probably you're still a young man, you have a girlfriend, she's asking you for money for the hair. You have to look after your siblings. Then you have, so at the end of it, when you get a salary, say you get 5 million. I'll put average 5 million.
That's not
5 million, how much does your car take? How much rent do you pay? How much do
you as a person,
you have to buy lunch, you have to do what? So at the end of it all, when you get salary, you finish it within the first 5 days. And you have very little that you've saved, and then you go back, and then you have to work for the next 25 or 30 days to get another one. So, but you see, we also have challenges. People who are in entrepreneurship, because when others are liquid, when you are paying salaries, you are broke. You are paying others when others are receiving. You are paying them money, so you don't have money. But most of the time, you actually have some money. You are liquid. You have some. You only feel the pinch when you're paying salaries and paying
but
other
before
costs.
You pay them, money is coming.
Yes, and you can be maybe you hit a deal and you get some good amount. how many deals do you get at job? if you are not going for per diem and travels and allowances and hitting a deal, a corruption deal in office. So I would encourage somebody really to look at
those
going
options.
into business and amassing knowledge and information, and then we can go into entrepreneurship.
You talked about your platform for entrepreneurship. I know that there are some people after this who are going to need really more to hear from, because you're knowledgeable. As I've seen, you have a lot of knowledge about business beyond the daily knowledge that we need. How would you advise people to reach out to you now?
I have my page called Business Management Consult. It's on Facebook. I also write a few things on my personal profile on Facebook. But still, I always give time to anybody who really wants to talk. I have talked to so many people. They come to my office and we make an appointment, and then we talk. I mean, I can share knowledge. If you become so mean with your knowledge, even you cannot get something done to you as well.
You wouldn't get blessed. You have to give out when you're getting.
Yeah. So I have no problem with meeting people. Sometimes I'm invited on workshops, on some gatherings, on family reunions, on when I have time, I always give time to someone.
To motivate business person.
Because I also learn something. I can also learn. Learning has never ended. You must open your mind to receiving new information every time. So I always learn. But also, people can also make use of the internet. Everything is on these smartphones that we carry. But people
instead of using them to chat
actually,
and gossip.
Somebody said that if you want to hide something from an African, put it in what? In the book. In the book, because they don't like reading.
We don't like reading. That's true.
But I get my information through online research, YouTube. Yes, we got to amass a lot of knowledge and information through YouTube and internet. So online knowledge is there and it is free. You can always do research. Yeah.
So and then how do you close your remarks with tourism? How do you said it's just 1.5 years. Apart from the trailer, what does your company do?
Apart from, of course, the trailer is a new product that we're developing. It's not even on market. But we have so many platforms where we market our tourism business. We have Facebook. We have we have so many other.
What's included in that business? Do you have like packages?
Yes, we have packages. People go out. We have outbound and inbound. People come in. They want to look at gorillas. They want to go and see the animals in the parks. So we design for them packages for accommodation, transport, and food.
Okay.
So the person pays the money before he comes. And then you find that everything is done. His hotel is booked for 15 days. His food is catered for. His transport, his driver is waiting. So at the end of it all, everything is arranged. So we arrange a safari. Then we have people who want to go out. People now, Ugandans, want to go abroad to tour. Uganda, we have a lot of very good and nice places where you can go and tour.
But there's a mentality that these places are very expensive.
And
you market them to the outside world more than you market them here.
Yes, exactly. Looking at the costs of the hotels that we have here, mostly the hotels, they are very expensive. But when you go to a place like Dubai, which has it has positioned itself as a tourism hub. They have built hotels and hotel apartments. They have tourist attractions, and we have so many Ugandans who want to go there. The packages going to Dubai is actually much cheaper than the package of going somewhere in a park here in Uganda.
Cheaper.
The flight from here to Dubai is much cheaper than flying to Mombasa. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So you'll find that we give that whole information. People want holiday destinations for honeymoon, for travels. We organize workshops, conferences, all that kind of thing. So we are hoping that the borders will be opened and the airport is going to be opened
And then
because we already
back
have
to
bookings.
life.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we have bookings. We have
Okay.
bookings. People are just waiting for the borders to open, and then they fly in.
People have nothing on COVID. They are not bothered.
Yeah,
Life must move on.
Yeah.
Now, you have not talked about the ones I want to hear, the inside ones, us the Ugandans who are here, who don't want to fly anywhere, but we're here, we've not had a chance to see these beautiful sceneries. What packages do you have? We
design packages.
I am not going to pay $200 for a hotel.
Yeah. We design packages, group packages.
Those are the ones.
You'll find that, like even right now today, a friend of mine had organized the package. You see, with tourism, you cannot live in isolation. You have to work with other companies, because there are companies. When somebody says he's doing tourism, there are those that are doing car hire only. They have vehicles and they hire vehicles to go to the field. Others have hotels, they are in accommodation. Others are
flights,
yes,
booking and
yes, exactly. So you'll find that if I'm in car hire, I must partner with somebody who is doing accommodation. And if I'm in accommodation, I must deal with somebody who has the knowledge and expertise of marketing the tourism outside. So that when these people come in, he transports them to my hotel. You understand? So now we have people who organize group tours. We organize group tours. I get a group of about 30 people. Each one is paying 250,000 for 2 nights and 3 days in a national park. Accommodation is catered for. Transport is catered for. So you go and have fun.
Yeah.
You can go to Lake Mburo. You can go to.
Those have been like the major breakthrough for us.
Yes.
For the Ugandans who have been really not able to afford all those huge prices.
Yeah, but for Ugandans, they really find, compared to other costs, those who are exposed, they think it's a lot of money to pay $100 in a night. 370,000 and you're sleeping in just a room. They find it a little bit hard. However,
but we have picked it up.
Yes.
So, because when you're exposed, you still find the money you're going to use to go and pay the safari in Kenya. Yeah. It's a lot of money.
However, there are also accommodation units that are in those destination places which are cheaper. Where you pay about 30,000, 50,000, and you sleep. You wake up tomorrow, do game drive.
They see the same animals.
Yes, all those hotels also have classes. Okay. People should not get scared when they tell you that a hotel in a park is $150. No, there are hotels which are, there are even hostels. Like a room, you find there are deckers, if you so wish, for students. There are rooms which are not all that fancy. Find the room is about 50 to 100,000, and you sleep. So people should not fear to go. Ugandans should come up and we really get information from companies that can give them budget tour packages, and that is what we do for our local Ugandans. And it has helped to uplift. The local companies have also tried to market the local tourism, and now people are informed that they can actually go and travel. And also bringing in our concept of the trailers, where they can go for picnic, they go for camping. We even have tents.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we even have tents. We take you as a group, put you in a place, each one has his own tent, and then you sleep, go for campfire. I mean, have fun and come back.
I'm imagining that's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. So Amon, thank you so much. What would you say about entrepreneurship as the closing remarks on entrepreneurship? Those watching you who are really ready to
doing entrepreneurship, one must be able to how can I say it? It's a decision that you cannot make now. If you're used to getting salary and then the month ends and you have no money at bank, the salary is not coming, you get so disappointed. So you must go in entrepreneurship with one heart, knowing that you are actually going to for a hustle. It's a hustle. You must be patient, you must be resilient, you must be able to learn, fall and wake up, and then find a straight line. At the end of it all, someday, sometime, you pick up and you
and
enjoy.
To be worth it.
Yeah.
You have talked about your businesses, your tourism business, your furniture business, generally your investments as a whole. Where do you see yourself in the future?
We have some strategic plan that we are doing. We have been in future as Cool Furniture. We are looking at ourselves doing a business where we get you, Sandra, and we build for your house and we furnish it and hand it over to you.
Okay.
Because right now we have registered a construction company. We are going into construction.
Oh, okay.
And we are doing furnished apartments and also bungalows, because we've been trying to get some land. First of all, you have to get land. We've accumulated some plots of land where we are going to build those houses for sale. But also we have accumulated a lot of trust from people whom we furnish houses for. So someone comes and gives you a house and I need everything,
including those in the diaspora.
Yes, I need beds, I need dining, I need the sofa, I need wardrobes, I need everything. So we are looking at partnering with some architects and engineers whom we already have on board,
already have the contract,
to build a house according to someone's plan.
Then
we furnish it. We furnish it completely and hand it over to someone. There are people who don't have that
I think
time.
That's what they do abroad.
And people have money.
Yeah.
We've seen people losing a lot of money through
and
sending.
People are disappointed.
Yes,
sending money.
They send money to their friends, their relatives, and what. But we are becoming a fully fledged company that you can trust to build your house according to your plan or according to our plan, and then we furnish it and give it to you. That's going to happen in the next 10 years. We are going to be the best company to do that satisfactorily.
And that's a brilliant idea, because I know most contractors build and then give you the house unfurnished.
Yes.
If someone still can trust you with putting up everything and giving you a key, then why not?
Yes, we already have some houses that we are furnishing. We partnered with some company. If you know Palm Marina, we have some houses that we are furnishing.
I love their houses, Palm Marina.
Yeah. So we have some clients.
That's a huge contract.
Yeah. So we are trying.
Talk about networking. It's very important to network. And you see, even real estate is also still level.
So we are going into real estate with buyers in building and furnishing.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
So we
have already done about 30% of what we need. So now we are going into.
So now this brings us back to when you say that you need to be patient. The time for breakthrough always comes.
Research and development.
Yes.
You cannot develop yourself if you do not do research. And you must have a vision.
So you did your research and you knew this is because that one I've not heard about it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. I think you've had everything we needed to hear. Those who have questions, those who are still doubting that how do people make it, you have heard from him, from furniture, from tourism, and you can come and give it a try as well. His furniture, I know we have many furniture issues, but Amon has given us a guarantee that we will be taking the best. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for viewing. In case you have anything more to hear from Amon, please go to and visit his Facebook page and his website. Serena, thank you so much for sponsoring us. We cannot forget you. We love you so dearly. Thank you for taking care of us and our needs. We thank you, our viewers. For anyone who wants to hear more of this, please press that subscribe button, notification, share. We need to get out of these cocoons we're in, staying home and granting and feeling sorry for ourselves, and we need to get out there and do something. Thank you. Take care and bye.